Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome back, and today we're going to be doing a little bit more of this fabulous painting. Now, I have not been able to find the 3865s that relate to this painting, but I do get this colour crop up an awful lot, so I've pinched them from another painting, and when they finally crop up, wherever I've put them, we will replace them. So we're going to work on a small little section of 3865s here today. I hope everyone is having a lovely day. I've just put in an order for another big batch of diamond paintings from this vintage seller. So I'm really happy to see what they look like when they come. I don't know what to show you now or not, but I bought a hot chocolate and half of it went on the floor because I accidentally knocked it because I'm so bloody clumsy, and so drank half of it and the rest went on the floor. So of course I couldn't eat the thing what I wanted to eat with it, because if I'm eating cakes I like to have a hot drink with it, and I thought, you know, rather than have a cold drink I'll have a hot drink. So this is what I got from Greggs. Now, as you can see, Greggs, we have a shop over here in the UK called Greggs, and they basically do sandwiches, cakes, and they are, look at this. This is called the Spooktacular Halloween Cake. Look at that. So I don't know if it's got any jam in it because I ain't tried it yet, but look at all that lovely scrumminess and all that lovely icing, and it's got like a little bat in it. So as Aunt Sally would say in Where's All Gummidge, cup of tea and a slice of cake. So I had a pink Yum Yum, sorry, a pink one. It's called a jammy donut, a pink one, but it's called pink jammy or something. And I was like, oh my God. And then I saw this one, that was like £1.50 for that, but their cakes are insanely good. They're better than Mr. Kipling, you know, the one that goes, exceedingly good cakes, you know. So yeah, I've just had dinner and I don't really fancy another cake at the moment because I already bought another cake, and I am going to save that, I think, for after I've done this, because me and cakes don't last 5 minutes. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I was watching Liz Harrison yesterday and she was unboxing a bucket hat that she got from YouTube, and this very cool Lego YouTube thing where you build it and it makes like a Lego sign. And then she bought this koala bear wreath, diamond painting wreath, and I checked online today to see if the Craft Buddy stickers are back in stock, and they're not at the moment. So obviously I'm not best pleased because obviously I want to get some ordered, and there isn't. So yeah, not very happy, because obviously I don't know when they're going to come back in stock. And I signed up to their email thing. That looks so nice against that black. I signed up to their email thing, and it's supposed to alert you when they're new stock. And the email I got, I thought it said that they're back in stock. So I went onto the website to check, and it isn't. It was just saying, I think it was like a verification email or something like that. So yeah, looked on the web. Oh, that reminds me, I need to order that switch. I keep forgetting to order that switch. That's not even, oh, that is the Brighton. Yeah, I keep forgetting to order that switch, so I will get that ordered. And then I was watching the rest of Liz Harrison, and she said something about an app called Vipon, V-I-P-O-N. And what it is apparently it's this app, but it gives you a discount or something. So if you want something on Amazon, you copy the coupon code from Vipon, and you get so much off. So yeah, I thought that was good. But when I put in diamond painting, a very, very small selection came up. So I'm not sure if there's going to be any other ones. I'm not entirely sure how that will work. And then I was watching one of the channels that I'm subscribed to, and this guy walks around doing hotel reviews, and he's called Walk with Tim, and I couldn't believe it. He was at Bognor Regis, and I'm like, my dad was literally there a couple of weeks ago. Like, he could have bumped into him, but so much has changed up there. I mean, Reds, when I used to go, Reds, which is one of the like entertainment venues, that used to be outside Bar Rossa, and Bar Rossa is like a bar that is next to the Skyline Pavilion stage, and it looks like they've now put it outside, or whether that's another entrance. Perhaps there's an inside entrance and an outside, but yeah. And he was eating his dinner, and he's halfway through his breakfast, and they're already asking him to pay, and it's like, normally you're supposed to, normally in most restaurants you pay after you've ate, like they just wanted their money there and then. But I think I suppose it's to stop them, you know, walking out and then not paying. So, because apparently he didn't pre-book, so he must have forgot to pre-book it. But it's just so weird, like seeing like someone on YouTube at the camp, because you're like, I know that person. Well, I don't know him as such, but I know him through watching his channel, and it's just it's always been a dream of mine to meet my creators, and I would love to meet you all, you know. And it's just a strange sense, because it'll be like, hey, that's Mike from the TV, or hey, that's, you know, Walk with Tim, and yeah, I'd love to do that. Because technically we're like a TV show, aren't we? Because we basically run our own channels, and basically it's like some, you know, you subscribe to be tuned into that video, you know. And Trisha, I've got a over at Trisha Payne, who is Stone Painting Sweet Tea. Thank you very much for saying that you like this cup. I think you said you have it, don't you? So that's really good. Very happy to hear that. As I said, it was a spare of the minute thing, and I originally I knew I wanted to get another painting, just a short project, and then I was like, I don't know if it's going to arrive in time, and it did. But originally it was going to be that black cat with the pumpkins that Craft Addict has just done. And I think hers is a slightly bigger one, because the one I was going to have was 20 times 20. But I was like, I don't know. And then my heart fell for this. And it's so funny, because I've just bought another one of the exact same painting through this seller on Vinted, because I'd like to have one for next year, you know, one in the bedroom and perhaps one in the front room, you know, because believe it or not, I have more decorations for Christmas than I do for Halloween. And last year I didn't really have any proper decorations, you know. I'm not really one for decorating for Halloween. I normally just whack a movie on, but I thought, well, you know, we could put a few paintings up, you know, and then that way it comes out every year, you know. So yeah. So then anyway, I picked up this, they had these coasters on Vipon, and put it into Amazon, and surprise, surprise, it said, sorry, this item can't be shipped to the locker, or something to do with it can't be shipped to your address because it's overseas. And I'm thinking, what? And I was logged into my UK account, but for some apparent reason, yeah, so now I've got to go on the hunt for something else. And every time I put like diamond paintings in, there's only there's like 4 or 5 items, and that's it. And they did have some butterfly key rings, but I don't like the colours of them. They look very sort of like dated and very old-fashioned. So I'm beginning to get a headache because I've had sugar. My sugar intake is terrible. I can eat like a whole pack of biscuits, but later on I've got to go up to the locker to get my toilet gel, because normally when Big Brother's on, the talk show I find boring, but I still watch it. So during that hour, I've got the TV on and I'm playing that game and just listening out for anything that catches my attention on the show. And I managed, by midnight, I managed to get £1.25, which was exactly the amount I needed for this toilet gel. So I was like, yes, Cushing. And then I won another 50p, and I was like, I'm going to get some watermelon sweets with that. I'm on the verge. I need a massive bag. If anyone knows how to get a big kg, you know, the biggest bag of watermelon sweets you can get, that would be just amazing, because you can't, there's not enough in the pack. There really isn't. But for 50p, I mean, that's just fantastic. So, and then I sold something else, so that's just come through. So I've got to wrap that up at some point. But I'm on my last mailing bag, so I'm going to have to get some more bags ordered. Because I like a bit of splash of colour. I don't just order like the standard grey. So, yeah. So I've got to get some more of them and get them ordered. So, yeah. And get that off, get that sent off. I'm going to try and do it today because I've got to post another client's order as well. So if I could try and do all three at once, I can do both, drop both the parcels off and then pick up. It's the Amazon one. It's like I drop them off and then pick them up. It's like collections and, you know, drop-offs. Every time I think of drop-off, I think of that, you know, that scene where Mr. Ray, the stingray fish, drops off Nemo and they go at the drop-off. So yeah, so I'm actually pinching this 3865 from Hedwig at the moment, but as I said, 3865s crop up all the time, so they're quite a fast colour to replace, whereas pinks don't always crop up very often. So yeah, I've got another one of these coming now, which I'm very happy about, because it means that I can, you know, get some more paintings in and stuff. I've also got a keyring coming. That was quite funny. It's like a little Xbox controller, and I thought, oh, that's nice. But I don't like too many key rings on my keys because it makes it clunky. I wish there was a shop called McClunky's, you know, because obviously EastEnders, it's all based on, you know, thing of that. But last night in EastEnders, which would have been the 24th of October, Jay went round to Ben's and Callum's house to try and, you know, do a olive branch, which is basically like trying to repair a friendship or something. And they were talking to Lexi, and then Lexi said that she wanted to scatter Mum's ashes across the square, and Jay is finding it very, very difficult to say goodbye. He doesn't want to let go yet. So Gio, I think her name is, from the pub, has tried to help Jay with his addiction to drugs, because he's taking drugs at the moment. So what he's done is Gia took the drugs off him, and she said, look, come back to the pub, you stink like a rat, or something. She said, you stink something. Take a shower, sleep here. You've got a long day tomorrow, because obviously they're going to go in the square and scatter the ashes. So, of course, he's then had a meltdown because Lexi's texted him saying, would you think these flowers would be okay? So he's seen that text and gone into Gia's coat pocket to get the drugs. So then obviously it left on a cliffhanger. Cliffhanger is basically where you don't know what's going to happen next. They cut the scene, and then it goes up with the credits, and then it picks up from where it left off on the next episode. So, and I'm like, don't do it, please don't do it. You know, you're trying to get help here and you're just going to blow it. It's like George Best. He was a major alcoholic, and he got given a new kidney. Yeah, I think it was a kidney. And they went through all that, and that was basically trying to set, that was his last result to you know, save his life. And what happened was he went back to drinking, and it killed him. So, because drinking and drinking and drinking can damage your liver. I don't know whether it was I think it was the liver or the kidney, one of the two, because you can actually survive on one kidney. But you know, it's I felt so sorry for the family members or whoever the donor that gave him that, because obviously they've took that away from their body and it's just gone to rest. No, it's just gone, you know, to waste. So yeah, I wasn't very happy with that. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to change to this colour, and then we can get this sliver of the border in. So yeah. Oh, that bloody switch. Gonna have to get that switch. Please someone remind me to get the switch. But yeah, can you believe it's Wednesday the 25th, and we literally have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days to go. It's gonna feel weird on Sunday because this daylight saving goes back, doesn't it? So get an extra hour in bed. Oh yeah. And then it will start getting darker again at night. Because believe it or not, it's not actually the sun that makes it darker in the day. It's actually putting the clock back that will make it look like the sun has gone to bed early when it really hasn't. So, yeah. But we'll get this little painting done easy. So, yeah. So after this, I'm going to get a cup of tea, put dinner on, and have a look on that that little app and eat my cake while I'm looking. But I really mustn't keep eating cakes because they said I have high cholesterol. But you know what I'm like, it goes in one ear, out the other, and I really couldn't care less. I'm past caring. You know, you live once. So, yeah. I can't, you know, I've suffered with, you know, sugar addiction for so long. Like, I eat so much junk. I eat probably, like, if you was to give me a pack of biscuits, I'd eat the whole lot, like, or a pack of cakes. I'm terrible with cakes because a pack of 6, like, apple brownie pies, I could eat in one day. And my sugar intake is terrible. And my mum is getting like that because Hannah noticed, who's my sister, she noticed that she's eating quite a lot of sugary stuff, and she got told she's borderline diabetic, and she won't listen. And her attitude is like, well, if you're gonna die, you'll die. You know, she doesn't care. Like, diabetes can make you lose your eyesight. It can make you lose your limbs. You know, I know people that's got diabetes and they've got no foot. You know, their leg's been cut off because diabetes has, you know, attacked it. I suppose it attacks it like necrosis. I mean, necrosis is where your tissue basically dies. Your skin of your tissue dies. So, I mean, it's interesting how diabetes does that. Because you wouldn't really think that diabetes would do that, really. But, I don't know. So, yeah. I had a, I can't remember now, something late anyway. Oh yes, a late post yesterday. Because I'm still waiting on something. And yesterday it came at like 5:30 and I couldn't believe it. Like, and it's really weird because sometimes the depot says it's closed at 5:30 and I'm thinking, well, how are you still delivering mail? Because you would, normally you think when they're closed, the staff go home. But it turns out they still work longer. But the opening times at the moment for Braintree's depot is 8 till 10 every day, near enough, apart from, I think, Saturday. It's just, it's not fair on the people that are having to work because they can't go early because obviously they need to travel to get to work, and they can't go after because they're shut. And then yesterday when I was dropping off a parcel in there, because they sent me a duplicated router and I already had a router, so I had to post that back. And this woman said, okay, where's she was picking up parcels or something she was doing, and she said, I've got one here, and the woman gave her parcels, and she was like, I've got another one. So she's checked it on the system, and she said, oh, it's been collected, and she was like, it can't be, because I've only just come here, you know, and you've changed your opening times. And she said, the woman on the, you know, booking the parcel in, she was like, oh, sorry, that's the one I've just give you. So, oh dear. What I'll do, guys, is we've still got 6 days, but I'm gonna cut this session to 30 minutes, because I've got a headache and I could do with a bit of lying down for a bit, because I don't feel, when I've got a headache, I just can't concentrate. So I normally lie in a dark room and just go to sleep for a bit. So this will be a very short session, so I do apologise, but I'll make sure that we do longer next time. We might do an hour and say 15 minutes just to recover the time lost. But as I said, this painting is not going to take too long. So yeah, we've got a bit of an advantage with this painting at the moment. But I think it's because trouble is I'm having to put my drills there, so looking directly on that light pad is probably doing it as well, because some people can't actually work with a light board because it just makes them ill, or it makes the, you know, gives them a headache because it's such a strong light. I mean, there are 3 settings on this board, so you've got basically that one, which don't really do nothing, 2 a little bit brighter, or 3 maximum, and I always have it on the maximum setting. So yeah, but there was a painting I unboxed, and it had like I think it had like 4 packs of 3865. I think it was in that bike painting. So, you know, I can easily pick some up and get some more. It's not a problem. And also, I think if we cut it down to 30 minutes, it should help speed up the upload. I have got an email today to say that the line's being transferred. So, because I've had enough of this lagging, it's causing problems on the live. You know, we get nothing but stop-start on it. And I'd done a bit of research last night trying to find, because I think my speed for this, the upload speed is like 13 something. Well, this new company is offering 77, so I don't know if it's going to be any better, but that was what I had before they had to downgrade me because they said something about they've not got capacity. Well, this other company is now saying they've got capacity, so I just don't understand why this company who I'm with can't just upgrade the capacity. It don't make sense. So yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm just going to be temporarily suspending the lives until it's transferred over, and then we can kick the lives back up. And I mean, obviously I won't know if it's an improvement until we start going live again, but if it still does it, then I'll just keep looking around for a different supplier. The only bit I don't like is it's cost me like £150 in termination fees, but I'm gonna argue that a bit because I've not had the account for that long, and given all the problems I've had with it, with the speed not getting, because what it happens is if you don't get the guaranteed speed, you sign up to a contract. If they say you get 99 upload speed, if you don't get that 99, then you're within your rights to challenge that termination fee because you're not getting the speeds that you signed up for. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to do on that one. So yeah, we'll just temporarily suspend it for the minute. Tomorrow there won't be no live. I know we haven't been going live with the Dalmatian with Tessa, but obviously each week some things come up that we, you know, it could be that Sammy needs the vets, or she's not feeling well, or, you know, something comes up my end. So we will try and get that back as soon as we can, but at the moment I'm going to be suspending the lives until it sorts itself out, because I can't keep having this stop jumping. It's terrible when you watch it back. It's just very jumpy, it's very pixelated, and I can't be arsed with it. The customer service is not good either. So right, so we've run out of 365s for the minute. So what I'd like to do for the minute is just go around here a bit. I was trying to make a square, but I have to dig out some more 3865s. And then I think tomorrow night we will have Happy Fall, because we've been working on this one a bit more, but I wanted to try and alternate it. But I think seeing that cake that I've just bought has made me want to do this. So yeah, but they don't just do diamond painting on this Vipon. There's loads of different things, you know, all sorts of products. So hopefully, I've just put in another Temu order as well, so that's going to be coming soon. And it's got a little bear keyring in it. It's so cool. I've got a keyring coming from Vinted, which matches a painting that I do. So I can't wait to show you guys that. But yeah, 6 days, and then it's time to bring in November theme. So yeah, we'll see if the 30-minute video will make the process upload quicker. But yeah, next time will definitely be an hour. It's only because I'm beginning to get a headache here. So every time I eat sugar, I seem to get a headache for some apparent reason. So, and my mum's like, you need to cut down on all this sugary stuff. And I can't. I mean, you're talking to someone that's like addicted to cakes, chocolate, crisps. It's very, very hard. You know, it's all right you saying, oh, you need to stop this, it's damaging your health. But you're talking to someone who's addicted as part of their daily diet, eating all this junk. You know, it's very hard. I've walked in shops, I've tried to ignore it, and then I've gone back half an hour later and bought it. Like, I can't stop with sugary stuff. And if you don't eat sugary stuff, you feel very sort of like fatigue and, you know, tired, because your body's not got sugar in it. Because obviously sugar provides you energy. And your body, you know, when you've not got nothing sugary in the house, your body feels like shit. So, but yeah, I'm really enjoying this. It's a shame we haven't developed a square yet, but, you know, we're still persevering. And oh, I think I might do inside here now a little bit, because there's a bit of cellophane on this, but yeah, I want to try and keep it in that squarey bit. So I think this colour here is just like sprinkles, isn't it? So yeah. And then it's payday in like 4 days, so can't wait for that. Spend, spend, spend. You know what I do? First thing I get paid is it has to be a Temu order. But I will be checking to see if Craft Body's got them stickers in stock. As I said, today it's shown that it's out of stock, so that's going to be the priority. But what I do is I normally buy, I treat myself, and then I pay a bill, then I treat myself. So I write a list. So like number 1, TV license. Number 2, Temu. Number 3, you know, British Gas, for example, though I'm not with them anymore. It could be like electric.